Hi guys, good morning. I wanted to pop in and say hello. It's been an incredibly long time since I've done a video. For those of you who've sort of been tracking my journey, you'll know that a very long time ago I had chronic fatigue syndrome, and it took me about 7 years to get better from that and rebuild my health and life. Unfortunately, in about the last 9 months, I've had quite a significant relapse after getting COVID and a few other viruses that have triggered a whole bunch of things and left me very much back at square one, which is really tough. That's probably a video for another day. But what I wanted to share today was one thing I have always loved doing is walking. I find it exceptionally good for mental health and obviously for just movement and blood flow, and it's just a good exercise all round. But since becoming sick again, it's not something that I've been able to do. And if I do, I end up often in bed for a few days with joint pain or muscle pain, and it's really difficult. So usually what I would do in the morning would be just to walk down the end of my street. There's a really cute park with a little pond and a little bit of like nice bush area. And I used to love walking down every morning. But the problem is walking from my house to the park, it's all downhill, which obviously on the way home, it's all uphill. And so I haven't been able to do it. And so I had the idea recently that I could drive down to the park from my home, which is probably about a 15-second drive, and walk along the park area, which is all flat. But what's really interesting is that I've resisted doing that for a long time because I've been very frustrated with what I feel I should be able to do versus what I can actually do, and feeling sort of quite embarrassed and overwhelmed that I'm at a place where I need to drive my car somewhere in order to actually exercise, and something that I used to be able to do without any issue. But today I decided to, I guess, bite the bullet and embrace how my life is, not how I wish it was at the moment. And I drove down and was able to do a 15-ish minute walk. I'm pretty exhausted from it, but I feel really good for having taken that step. And so the reason I wanted to share this with you today is that, you might not be going through a chronic illness, but I'm sure there are aspects in your life where you're thinking, I wish this were different. I should be able to do this. Or you have maybe like a perfect vision of how something should be, and it's stopping you from actually doing anything and getting started. So I wanted just to inspire you today to look at that thing that you want to do and give yourself permission to do the smaller version of it, to do the version that you can do where you are right now, and to just release some of that attachment to how things should be and how we want them to be, because that mindset can keep us really, really stuck. And in my case, it also has had a real impact on mental health, is that when we can't do those things that we want to do or that inspire us or refill us, it does have an impact on our well-being and our mental health and our physical health. So have a think, if there's anything that is sort of holding you back, is to give yourself permission to start small, take that next small step, and just start to build some of that momentum and trust that evolution of how things are, and release that need for things to be as you wish they were. All right, lovelies, have a gorgeous day.